Hey guys, Chris again here at the Shaving Ginger, and this Memorial Day weekend I want to put out a video that's focused more towards you, the beginner. Lately I've been seeing a lot of videos from some YouTube personalities in the wet shaving community that have been showing off their favorite razors, their favorite blades, their favorite brushes, and they're putting it in this list format, and they've got 20 products that are their favorite. Okay, I'm not going to tell you my favorite products here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to focus a little bit more on what I think are 4 items that should be in every single wet shaver's den. Doesn't matter if you're a beginner or if you're an experienced guy. These are 4 things I think you absolutely have to have. The first thing I want to talk about is a type of shaving brush. Now, this brush I think is something that everyone should have because it's good for soaps, it's good for creams, it's good for everything, okay? And that is the Semogue boar bristle brush. Everyone should have one of these. Semogue is a company out of Portugal. They make very high quality shaving brushes out of boar bristle. That's what they're most known for. But the great thing about Semogue is that they are very, very cost effective. You can get a very high-end boar bristle brush for an entry-level price. This one is the one that I have. It is a 1438 model, and it cost me about $17 on Amazon.com. So this brush is going to kind of come into play a little bit with another product that I'm going to talk about. But like I said, great for soaps and creams. Sometimes you're going to get very, very soft badger brushes that are going to be great for creams, but when it comes to really hard soaps, not going to pick up a lot of product, and it's not going to lather as quickly. Not to say you won't get it eventually, but it's just going to take you a longer time to get there. So for that reason, I want to highly recommend and say that every single beginning or experienced wet shaver should have at least one Semogue brush in their arsenal. Now we've covered a shaving brush, so it would stand to reason that probably the next thing I'm going to talk about is a specific razor. Your mileage may vary with razors. Everyone has a different razor head that is their favorite, but the one thing that can be used interchangeably is a razor handle. And the one that I think should be in absolutely every shaver's den is going to be a bulldog handle, okay? Now, bulldog handles are made by a number of vendors. You can get them from Icon, and this one happens to be an Icon. You can get them from Weber, or you can get them from Razor Rock, now I even see. So this is a stainless steel handle. It is between long and short, so it's a mid-size handle, and they can cost anywhere from between $31 is the Razor Rock model to $50, which is the Icon model, and I'm pretty sure Weber is at about the same price point as Icon. So stainless steel, heavy duty, and one of the things that immediately is going to jump out to you is the knurling. Now, knurling is the machined pattern that is on each handle that is going to give it its texture and grip, okay? So you can get ones like Merkur has a very, very shallow but pronounced knurling pattern. I started off with Merkurs, and I found that the knurling was really, really awesome, or at least I thought it was at the time. Then I picked up a Edwin Jagger DE89, which had no knurling whatsoever, and that caused me a lot of problems. Some people don't have that issue, but I did. So then I went to get one of these handles, tried this out, and the knurling in it is superb. The grip is awesome. To a point where when I picked up my Merkurs, didn't feel so grippy anymore. So you will be spoiled on knurling if you pick up one of these handles. But it's absolutely something that should be in every shaver's den, and it can be used interchangeably on all types of different heads. So you can keep your razor, but getting a different handle is something that is very, very viable and very useful. Now I want to talk about a specific type of shaving product, and that is Mitchell's Wool Fat. If you don't have Mitchell's Wool Fat in your den, you never have, you do not know what you're missing. Now this soap isn't cheap. If you get it in the nice porcelain dish like you got right here, okay, this can be an expensive proposition. It's about $35, but refill pucks are somewhere around $15. the thing about Mitchell's is it's got it's a tallow-based soap. It has lanolin in it, which is really soothing to the skin, makes it very soft and supple. Some people with sensitive skin may have a reaction to lanolin, so keep that in mind before you pick that up if you have sensitive skin. But the post-shave on it is awesome. So why would I take a soap that is notoriously hard to lather and recommend it to a new wet shaver? Specifically because once you learn how to lather this, and it's well worth the time and effort to learn how to lather, once you learn how to get this, nothing else that you're ever going to try is going to be a problem. Now, do I think that this is especially hard to lather? No, I don't. And I go into another video about how I think it's a little bit overrated in its latherability difficulty. So pick this up. I really think you won't regret it. It is one of these things that is kind of a cult following, and if you give it some time, you're going to find out exactly why that is. So definitely pick up a puck of Mitchell's Wool Fat, either in the ceramic dish, which is going to be a little bit more expensive, or get the refill, take it to a cheese grater and spread it, or pack it into your favorite soap dish. Last is not a very expensive product. It's something that a lot of different vendors have their own variety of, and that is alum or potassium alum. This one is from Razor Rock, and I know a lot of people are probably rolling their eyes around and saying, hey, you always tout Razor Rock. Well, the thing is it just happens to be some of my favorite stuff. I wouldn't recommend something unless I thought it was great. So Razor Rock makes alum blocks. You can get them in this nice plastic travel case, which I found is pretty nice because if you get one from like Art of Shaving, it's going to be a little bit more of a brittle plastic, falls out of your hand, breaks, and then you're out of case. But this one is kind of a nice softer plastic with a nice hinge on it. So this is very good for travel and for storage. You can also get one that almost comes in like a deodorant kind of dispenser with a rounded top on it, and you can put that on your face. A buddy of mine, Brian, has it and says he loves it. But the thing about alum is that it's a very good beginner's tool, because it gives you really good vital feedback when you shave. When you take this over your face after you shave, it's not only going to act as an astringent, but it's going to kind of give you some stinging sensation in the areas where maybe your technique wasn't the best. So it has that additional benefit. But alum is a very vital tool that I think everyone should have in their den. If you don't, you're wrong. There, I said it. Anyway, guys, so that's my 4 products that I think everyone should have in their den. What are some products that you think are absolutely vitally necessary to have in every beginner's or experienced shaver's den? Let me know in the comments below or send a response video. And if you have anything to say, I'd be happy to read your comments. Anyway, guys, you have a good rest of your Memorial Day weekend, and I will see you again soon. Have a great one.